This is MC Codger saying welcome back, and we're gonna build us a railroad, some fast transportation here. And so we're gonna do it using the fill command. So hang on tight, and here we go. We're gonna start off with laying our basic road, and I'm doing it out of glowstone. So since I'm facing south, which is towards positive Z, positive X is to my left, so my first block is going to be just to my left in front of me, okay? And it's going to be at a height of -1, which is what I'm standing on, okay? And I'm going to start one block ahead of me. Then I'm going to go -1, so I'm going a width of 3, and then also -1 for the height, and I'm going to go out, since I'm facing positive Z, 175 blocks. You could go farther, but if you go much farther than that, it'll say, oh, we're sorry, we can't build anything outside the world. Meaning the rendered world. So just for the sake of staying within that, I fill it with up to 175. You could try push 200. You won't go much beyond that. And fill it with glowstone. And let's see what that looks like. Look at that. Follow the yellow brick road. Ooh, how nice. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to position myself pretty much in the center here. A nice thing about a glowstone road is mobs don't spawn on it, and it lights up your way, so even if you get caught in the dark, if you go real fast, you can kind of escape them sometimes. But I want to lay down right in the middle of that road some railroad track. Problem is, you can't lay railroad track on glowstone. So what I'm going to have to do is do another fill command and replace the middle block with sandstone, I think I want to do. So we'll do 0, 0, -1, 1, and then 0, -1 again, and then 175 with sandstone. I use sandstone because it is it's lighter and reflects more light than like cobblestone or something like that. So then what I want to do is I want to lay down some rail down that middle. And so I use that same fill command, fill, and here I'm going to do 0 once again, but I'm not going to do -1, I'm going to do 0. So at the layer of my feet and legs, that's where I want the rail to be. And we'll make that 1, and then 0 once again, 0 once again, and 175, and we will fill that with rail. Look at that. And that is our basic road. Now I got to make a few changes to it as I move along. And so what I'm going to do is start by replacing this with a piece of sandstone, and I'm going to replace these 3, well, you could do 3 or 5. I'm going to just do 3 here. These rails, I'm going to replace them with powered rails. Okay, so now I've got 1, 2, 3 powered rails, and I'm going to power them with a lever. Let me get my lever over here. And, oh, look at that. I put detector rails on there. I didn't put power rails on there. Hold on just a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, look, for the sake of time, I'm not going to go back to my chest and get my powered rails. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to give myself some. I don't normally do this, but if you get in a pinch, like I am right now, you can do this. You can give yourself, you can call yourself at P, or you can spell out your name. At P is the nearest player, which happens to be me. I'm going to give myself some powered rail, which is actually golden rail with underscore between, and I'm going to give myself about 20 of those just so that we've got something to work with. So there we go. Now let me get my powered rail. Detector rail, boy oh boy. Okay, let's lay down this powered rail, lay down our okay, and let's walk on a ways, and we'll do the same thing again. Basically, I go 3 powered rails, and I get to where I can look back and kind of see them, and then I do another 3. So we'll do another 3 here. Okay, now I'm going to go back and do this until we get to the end, and then I'll show you what I do there. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so here I am at the end. I'm going to do this one more time. 3 powered rails and 1 lever to provide power. Okay, now this one I've left off. Okay, now I'm going to run way back to the beginning, and I'm going to get our minecart, and we're going to travel our first little section of road here, so I'll see you in a second. Okay, I have my minecart here. I'm going to set that in place. I'm going to get in it, and then I'm going to just go forward. And each time it slows down, I hit a power rail that speeds me up. This gets me traveling pretty quickly. Well, I forgot to turn that one on, didn't I? Pretty quickly down the road. Now I get to the end, I turn this one off. I don't want to leave this one off, otherwise I go over the edge. So now I get out, left shift, I get out, and I get back up here, right here to the end block, okay? Here I am at the end block, in the center. And now what I want to do is clone the road that I just made, and that'll make this a lot quicker. So what I'm going to do now, when you clone, you choose the 2 corners of what you want to clone, the opposing corners, and you delineate that. And so we're going to do that this way. From here, I'm going to say clone, and then it's going to be 1. Okay, that block right in front of me. Let's see, -1, and then 1 again. So that's the block right in front of me. And then I want to define the other end, and so I'm going to go -1, which is the other X corner. And then for my height, I'm going to clone up to a height of 4. The reason being, that gives me air. If I happen to run through it, through a mountain or something, it'll create air for me, and I'll still be able to manage that. And I want to make this -175, so that's back to the starting point. Okay, and let's see. Actually, let me make that 174 just in case. Okay, and then what I want to do, when you set where do you want this clone to be, you have to set it at the northwest, lowest northwest corner. The next block, and that's going to be the lowest northwest corner is going to be -1, -1, lowest, and 2, out ahead, 2. And let's see what that does. look at that. Oh, look at that. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I didn't get far enough to the edge. Didn't get quite far enough to the edge, and so there we go. That's okay. Not the end of the world. I can just do this, this, and this. Get myself a little bit of rail here and patch that up. And there we go. So now, next time I do that, that's what it should give me. So now what I do is run back here, get into my minecart, click my lever, and head to the next end of the next section. There, like sightseers on a railroad. Swamp. And see, we left that one off intentionally so we wouldn't go over the edge. And now we can just go out and repeat the whole thing again. So we come right out here to the edge. Okay, we'll hit our slash and then just hit our up arrow for the last command we had. Hit the up arrow and punch that one more time. And there we go. Look at that. And it's cut a hole right through there. So you can make some really quick roads using the fill command and the clone command, and you can cover a lot of ground really quickly. Next time. So until then, MC Codger saying we will see you next time on the old railroad.